All right. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to the global community of TBCans. Of course, this is Agbeka Michael, one of the many voices in TBC all across the globe. I'm so delighted and humbled to come to you once again at wherever you are listening to me or watching right now, or whosoever that will be watching this video later. We are so glad to have our 24th mass adoption training today. And of course, today is going to be in English and also summarized in our local language. And we have no other person here than our leader in Ghana here, one of our great leaders in Ghana here, Mr. Prosper, to take us through the our local language translation. So please, if you know you are not muted, please let's all try to mute ourselves. We shall be learning about a few things, which means we are all going to talk about a few things at this training today, which is about the benefit of pain and helping others into this great opportunity. Helping others into this great opportunity, which is TBC. You know, we have many new people, we have many old people in the community, but still many of the people don't know the benefit in the system. TBC system is so sweet that if you understand the system, if you follow the system and you understand the system and you make TBC your work, TBC will pay you like no other business. The money like that no other business will pay you. What is the benefit of paying the admin fee? People just think that it's just about paying the admin fee just for free. No. In paying the admin fee, remember that TBC is a self-funded society. So we fund our own society. We don't take loan from any institution or any other company to make our community work. We fund our own community, and we are making things happen by ourselves in the community. One thing I want to talk about is the rotator, and this is something that is keeping many people alive, waking the old people, bringing more people into the community. The rotator is the one, and it's one thing that is going to boost the system in TBC. And the rotator is something that is going to change many people's life. Let's remember that the financial crisis has not begun, nothing has begun yet. This year we are right now, that this pandemic that is going on right now, after this pandemic, that is why people are going to look for jobs. That is why people are going to look for what to eat. That is why people are going to struggle for this and that and that, but at the end, nothing good will come up. That is why the admin is building this rotator until you can look or see ahead 2 years, 3 years later, or even few months to come. You will not value the rotator the admin is bringing. Remember that when we take TBC very serious right now, and we move to where we are expecting, things are going to be smooth for us, that we are the one going to employ others to work for us and we pay them. Remember, TBC mission is based on two things. We want to give the people, either when we get 1 billion people, we are going to give financial aid, and two, we are going to give employment to the people that are in the world. And how do we give this employment? The employment that we are going to give, that is why the admin is teaching us on how to become an entrepreneur. Because our school don't teach us how to become an entrepreneur. Our education is 3: academic education, professional education before financial education. But they teach us only to go to school and get a job, but not to go to school and become an entrepreneur. That is why the admin is training us right now admin is spending his time to train us on how to become an entrepreneur. And through this training, that is why he has set the rotator right now that he wants to distribute. You know, I want to give a very brief explanation about the rotator. The rotator doesn't mean when the rotator comes, it doesn't mean that we are going to stop paying our admin fee. It is the admin fee we are paying is the one that is boosting or that we are using to do everything in the community. The rotator is set so that each member in the mass adoption team can be an entrepreneur. So that each member in the mass adoption team will employ people tomorrow to work for him or her, so that the person also will touch others' life. Because helping the poor or liberating people from poverty does not come just like that. The reason why we have our TBC in our account, we have the TBC in our account and we cannot spend it 100% is that we have something we call the law of attraction. The more you see money, the more money is being attracted to you. If you check the history of Bitcoin, those that were able to hold Bitcoin for years, when Bitcoin hits economy stage, they are all CEOs right now. Right now, we say we are liberating people from poverty and we are giving people a life of abundance. And we give them the money without any education, without any training. If the person is poor, you give that person that money tomorrow, I bet you it will not take the person years for that person to lose all those money. Because it's not everybody that knows about financial education. That is why the admin is teaching us right now about financial education. That is why the admin is teaching us right now about financial education. Because remember, or just imagine that some of us, we did not even see millions before. Millions before. And you join TBC and immediately you have billions in your account. Imagine some of us, how our mind, the first thing that comes to many of us, our mind is how to spend it. How to spend it. How to spend it. That is why admin is taking time to train us. Because until you have been trained, you can have billions and millions in your account, but within few months, the money all is finished, the money all is gone without any training or any education. I tell you, if you have TBC in your account right now, give yourself few years. You and your entire generation is safe. TBC is not an investment. TBC is a movement. TBC is an asset. And the question is not about what you and I will eat right now, but what we are going to put down or leave down for our children. Remember that the money you and I are having in our account right now, the money we are having in our account right now is not for you and I. It's for our children's children. So let me take Mr. Prosper for brief this interpretation. Mr. Prosper. Okay, network. It's network again. So the rotator has come to make you and I an entrepreneur. You and I, because remember that the rotator was set this month. It's not supposed to, admin is not supposed to start the rotator this month. But because of people's negative mindset, so admin is in for a real business. Admin is a real person. Admin is genuine. Admin is a good man. But for all these things, please let's stay muted. Franklina, please mute yourself. Trying to mute it, but I can't. When I try 2 or 3 and the person is not being mute, I am sorry, but I need to throw the person off from the meeting because we don't have time. I'm trying to mute her, but not able to. I'm not able to, which means I need to throw the person off from the meeting. You see, these things it wastes time. It wastes time for us. I'm sorry. Let me take it off. I'm sorry. All right. So let's continue. Okay,
Hello?
Mr. Prosper. Okay, you can go on, sir. Just give us some brief interpretation. Then we take it from there. I think today is having network challenge. So let's go. Let me just go. There's network challenge. I can't hear him. Please, let's just go with the English because of time. Okay, Mr. Prosper. So don't worry. We shall do that on Sunday. So please, just mute yourself, please. All right. So let's go. So the rotator, we call it funding, but you can benefit from the rotator only if you are in the mass adoption team. Remember, if you miss 1 month without paying your admin fee, you are gone from the rotator program forever. You are gone from the A team to the B team forever. And remember, if you are back, if you drop from the A team to the B team, you can never come back to the A team again. So the rotator admin set is to give us fun that as long as you become a co-admin, if you are part of the mass adoption team A, you are automatically a TBC admin. You are automatically a TBC admin. So as far as you are a TBC admin, you need funding to build this economy fast, because the admin says that, and we know that the admin himself cannot build the economy by him alone. So we believe that when the admin gets 111,000 people, as he said, building the economy will be so easy for us that we can move faster towards our economy phase. So the funding is being given to you and to me for us to work. Remember, our spending will be part. Definitely, we are going to spend some, but the fact of the funding is for you and I to use to help so we can build the TBC economy fast. That is why if you drop from the A team to the B team, you drop forever. And you can never come back to the B team again. It's permanent. So this is the last month that we voted that those who couldn't meet their requirement, they should come on board this month. So if you know you didn't make your payment this month, please do everything possible so you maintain your position in the mass adoption team this month. And if you know somebody who is your business partner in TBC and is asleep, don't knowing what is going to happen with the rotator, try and call them and wake them up so they can also take advantage of this opportunity and help so we build the economy fast. The next benefit, which is the Bitcoin bounty. You see, rich people believe in one thing. The rich people believe they look at where an issue is, a place where there is problem, then they put themselves in that place, and in solving that problem they make money. What is the problem we are having in TBC right now, or what is the problem we are having in this world right now? The problem we are having in this world is people are living in scarcity. People are not living the life that is destined for them. People are living a life that they don't want. People are doing work that they are not happy about. I can tell you, almost about 90% of us here, maybe which are working, the work we are doing are not okay with it. We are not happy with the work we are doing. And in fact, Right now, me, I'm happy with the work I'm doing because I'm into TBC full time. But what about those who are working in companies, do a lot of things that they are not happy with? Why don't we help them to get this abundant opportunity down for their families? And remember, when you are going to help those people to get this opportunity, you also make money. That is the principle of the rich people. They try to solve an issue, and in solving that issue for others also to become okay, they also, some way, somehow, they benefit. So as far as you want to help others in the society or in this world to also get this TBC opportunity, the admin pays you 50%. TBC is not network marketing. TBC is not MLM. But as far as you want to help, it is helping for the person to thank you tomorrow. As far as you want to help the person, that is why the admin set up something we call Bitcoin bounty. That as far as you help others come on board, he pays you 50% instantly. It's work and pay. We call it work and pay. 50% of that money into your Bitcoin at your back office, and you can redeem that money into your Bitcoin for cash. So you help one person, you get 50%, 2%, 50-50 is growing. And that money is instant, you collect it instantly. That is what we call the Bitcoin bounty. So you help others, you also make your money. So we have something we call the Bitcoin contest. The contest we are having is going on. Remember, the admin, the Bitcoin contest, it works when you get active people, when you have more active people under you. This is how it works. You have people under you, and then within a week or within the month, they renew the account within that week. If you are the highest renewer, your downlines renew the account, the first person, the admin pays you 200 grain of gold, which is almost about $400. Now, because of the gold market, it seems about $400 or more, which is approximately $400. The Bitcoin bounty, you only make the Bitcoin contest, you only make money in the contest when you have a lot of business partners that have registered under you. If you have those people that have registered under you, and within a week they renew their account, when they renew the account, and within the week you are the first recruiter, you get money. Second person, you get 100 grain of gold. The third person, you get you get 50 grain of gold. So in Ghana cedis, if you are the first person, you get 4,000 Ghana cedis Bitcoin cash into your pocket. That money is not coming from anywhere. It is just your effort that you put down many years back or many months back to help others. Remember that when those people also renew their account, that is where you get another Bitcoin bounty in that, and admin pays you again for the highest renewer. Second person to admin pays you. If you are the third person to admin pays you. These are some of the benefits we are getting that are giving us money in the TBC system. I know a lot of people have a lot of questions they want to ask, but I want to just be brief. These are the benefits. And remember, if you are in the mass adoption team and you maintain your position in the mass adoption team and you pay your admin fee on the 1st of every month, you get 30 good TBC for being on the A team and for maintaining your position. You get 30 good TBC. That 30 good TBC is about $300 million into your TBC account. Some of us will not value this right now because TBC is in distribution and mass adoption. Remember that people that miss Bitcoin opportunity, they are crying right now. A man, if I tell you that a man used 10,000 Bitcoin just to buy 2 boxes of pizza, you will not believe. Now look at Bitcoin price. If somebody would tell this man, or somebody would have told this man from the beginning that don't sell your Bitcoin, don't do this thing, don't do it, the man wouldn't have listened then. He says that all he's looking for is what he can spend right now. So I tell you, if you get the chance right now, get more TBC. Maintain your position in the mass adoption team before it's too late. Because after distribution phase is over, there is no coin, there is no distribution anymore. And that time, people are going to regret big time. The reason why the admin is giving the Bitcoin, the TBC to the mass adoption team is that you cannot be a co-admin without having money. When projects come, what money are you going to use to do those projects? That is why the admin is giving the TBC out right now, especially to those that in the mass adoption team. If you are in the team B, these are the reasons why you shouldn't miss team A spot. If you are in the team B, the only TBC you get on first, when you pay on the first, is 1 TBC. You get only 1 TBC. If you pay, and somebody who is in the team A, when the person pay on the first, he get 30 good TBC. If you are in team B, you pay on the second, you get 0.99 TBC. And somebody who is in the team A, when he pays his wallet fee on the second, the person gets 29 TBC. So the late you pay your admin fee in the team A, the less TBC you get. The early you pay, the more TBC you get. And the same thing applies in the B team. And the amazing aspect is that when you are in the team B, the maximum TBC you can get a month is only one. Only one. That is only if you pay on the first. So why wouldn't we take advantage now? As far as that, as long as we are still in the mass adoption team, we are building our mass adoption team right now, and in the distribution phase, why don't we take advantage right now and accumulate some work for our generation? Remember that you and I is being ruled by only 300 families, 300 people that rule us in this world. That is why there is scarcity. Our birthright, people don't understand the reason why we say TBC is our birthright. TBC is our birthright because it's abundant. We call TBC our birthright because TBC is abundant. Remember that Bible says that God created everything in abundance. So the question is, why are we living in scarcity right now? The money is with only 1% of the people in the world, and they keep enjoying from generation to generation to generation. And you and I are working and working and working, and nothing good is coming out. And people that need this abundant opportunity the most are the ones that don't believe in what the world is going. It is not their fault. We still need to preach, because even Jesus Christ himself was rejected at his own place. And the good news, after he left, after they missed him, after he came to them and left, that was when they were all crying as if they loved him from the beginning. As if that was the time, the beginning was the time they want him the most. I tell you, still don't give up. You see, still we shouldn't give up. That's why we have one rule: SW, SW, SW. Some will, some won't. So what? Next. Some will believe in the idea of TBC. Some will not believe in the idea of TBC. So what? Next. Remember, TBC will not be the only currency on the planet Earth. And TBC will never be attached to any kind of mark or implant on the human body. That is why we believe that our face should be our security, and our money should be on our phone. We believe that our money should be on our phone and not on our body. We believe our body is the temple of God. Let me tell you, anybody that gets this chip, this 6 chip, this microchip into your body. The day you get this chip into your body, that is the day you lose your soul. And with you, there is no judgment for you. There is nothing for you at all. You are going straight. So why don't we preach TBC as a gospel also, to help others to escape these evil deeds, this evil activity that they are planning. And the last benefit, because of time, of paying the admin fee. Remember, more merchants are going to rush into TBC like never before. More merchants are going to rush into TBC like never before. When mass adoption is over, people are going to run into TBC. People are going to sell their assets. People are going to sell their things to get TBC, but they can never get it by then again. Because by that time, the chance is gone and they can't get opportunity. Please, let's stay muted. Great. People are going to run to TBC like never before, but they will never get it. Trust the process. If in Ghana here, we are also working tireless, and let us all put our effort together. Let us all support what we are doing globally and Ghana here, because Ghana is our country. I believe you can do much here that it will affect other countries, and we are also working on merchants severely to make things happen in Ghana. So if you are in TBC, you are doubting about merchants and this and that, don't worry. We are working underground to make things happen in Ghana, and surely it shall happen just very, very soon. The last thing for you to pay your admin fee is that you have no transaction limit when you are active in TBC. You have no transaction limit when you are in the 18. But if you are not active in TBC, if you are not active, the maximum TBC transaction you can do from your account to purchase things from a merchant is only $50 a day. If you are not active, you can transact up to $50 a day to purchase things from the merchant that we have and the ones that are coming right now. But if you are active, you transact up to a minimum of $1,000 a day. Let me explain why I say minimum, because in our wallet, we have it there at the maximum. You can only transact up to $1,000 a day. I say it minimum because if you are buying something higher than that, you are buying, let's say, a house, which you are paying part TBC and part cash, in which you know that the half of the TBC, the kringle you are going to pay is more than $1,000. Since you are active member, the only thing you need to do is to send a support to the commissioner with a proof that this is what you want to buy and this is what this is the proof, and the commissioner will allow you to send as much as you want to send from your account. I call the $1,000 minimum because if you are in the 18, you can send more than that, but you need to do the right thing. The right thing, but that is, if you are buying things higher than that, send a proof. If you are buying things more than $1,000, send a proof to the help desk. Otherwise, if you send more than that without sending any proof, your account, your send button will be taken off. So please, let's do the right thing. Remember, time will come, nobody is going to place limit on your account anymore. And even by then, you wouldn't even want to spend it again. You wouldn't even want to misuse it. The discounters have delayed us in TBC. That is why we slow a bit. Now, TBC is more than gold. TBC is our birthright. So let's all do our part. Let's wake those who are sleeping. Sorry. Let's wake up those who are sleeping, so they all can get this opportunity. Let me take one or two. Let me take questions. If you have any question, you can raise up your hand or indicate at the column. Okay, we have the first person here. If you have any questions, you can raise up your hand so that I see you. Or raise up your hand on the Zoom chat.
Mike, yeah, Michael.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
Reverend, go on.
my hand is up.
Okay.
Yeah, good evening to you and good evening to all TBC's admins.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I want to congratulate you for the contest. In fact, we Ghanaians really did well, and I want to congratulate all of us and thank all those who voted. But it's just that we couldn't reach where we wanted. But I know another time the opportunity will come and we'll vote massively. I know the facial recognition disturbed a lot of people, especially my wife even couldn't vote. And I was so sad because he couldn't do the facial recognition.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
I want to find out from your presentation with May people to pay for your admin to also sign up, and you have 2 people under you who pay the admin fee. If will you be dropped to team despite you pay for your admin? Did you get my question?
Please come again. The network was chopping. I don't know if you mean that. Okay, go on. Now I can get.
Yeah, I'm saying. I was asking that, assuming I'm not able to produce 2 people in June, I will be dropped to team B, right?
Yeah.
And if I'm dropped to team B and I pay my admin fee, will I still be in A whilst taking?
Okay, let me.
Did you hear me?
I think I get the question halfway, but let me come in. Let me say so that if it's correct, your network is chopping. So if it's correct, you tell me yes. I believe
Okay.
you were asking that we are supposed to bring 2 people in June. Now, if you couldn't produce those 2 people in June, will you be dropped down to the B team? And if you drop down, and in July you get the 2 people, or you pay your admin fee in July, will you come back to the A team? Is that a question, please?
And will I get my 30 coins if I don't bring 2 people and I pay my admin fee?
Which means when you drop to the B team, right? Hello, Reverend.
And I pay my
the network is chopping now.
fee in July.
Okay.
Will I get the 30 coins?
Okay. Now, when you were in the
I can hear you.
When you are in the A team and you drop to the B team and
Hello.
you pay, yes, I've understood your question now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Now I want to answer your question now. Okay, this is the answer. He is asking that if he is in the A team and in June he couldn't get the 2 people and he dropped to the B team, and in July, if he pays the admin fee in July, will he still get 30 TBC? No. If you are in the B team, either you are in the A team before you drop to the B team. If you are in the B team, you will not get 30 TBC, even though you were in the A team before dropping to the B team. The TBC you get when you pay on the first is 1 TBC. Anybody in B team, let's take note, anybody in B team, no matter the TBC you get, if you pay on the first, the TBC you get in the B team is only 1 TBC. So even though if you are in the A team before dropping to the B team, you will not receive TBC according to those that are in the A team. So that is the answer. And remember that people at me asking we should bring 2 people, it is not necessarily you bringing new 2 people. It is you getting 2 active people under you who will be paying the admin fee every month. But remember that, getting these 2 people is something to help us to pay our admin fee very, very smooth, because those 2 people will help you pay your admin fee without you using the money from your pocket. So you take the money, the people pay you to pay your admin fee. That is why the admin say we should get 2 people. And even though if you get more people also, it's your own benefit. So that is the answer to Reverend. Let me take Mr. John Doe. Mr. John, please, if you are there, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good evening. Good evening, Michael.
Good evening, sir.
And congratulations out from the contest. Ghana, we've done well.
Thank you.
I know in the future we'll make it there.
Sure.
And a good evening to my co-Ghana admins. And there's a clarification I want to introduce here on the TBC. You see, when we are bringing in the new bees, even with the old bees, it seems to me as if we don't still understand the
Okay, I think his network. Let me take.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Okay, go on, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Go on. Go on. You are muting and unmuting at the same time. That's why. Go on.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
And what I'm trying to say is that we, the people in the TBC, some of us, we still don't understand the TBC and the reason why we are in the TBC. Like the TBC, we have the TBC. We have the production stage, and we have the distribution stage, and we have the economic stage. But people still don't understand. We are in the distribution stage, but people want to jump from the distribution stage to economic stage straight with rushing. Some of them, even they don't have even the TBC in their wallet, but they still want to enjoy the economic stage. And I can't even understand that. You see people putting pressure on me, let's do this, let's do that. No, that if you are in class 1, you cannot move from class 1 to class 3. If you haven't finished class 1, take your time to finish the things in class 1, then you move to class 3. You don't even have pencil capital, but you still want to go to school. Some of them even don't have TBC wallet, but they just want to enjoy economic stage. So to me, our advice that we should exercise patience for us to work on the production, the distribution stage very well. When you work on the distribution stage very well, that can help us to enter and enjoy better thing in the economic stage. And the people should know that if you want to enjoy some money now, let us work hard and go out and recruit the people under we. When they pay their admin fee, we can be enjoying some money if you want to enjoy money. Right now, some of them, they do say, Sikano wine. If you want to enjoy the Sikano wine right now, work hard and put people under you. Let the people behave like the way you are behaving, like the way you pay your monthly fee every day, very effectively. Then you can really enjoy something right now. But the TBC itself, we should get in mind that it's for the future, not for today. The coins you have been getting is for their future. People are not thinking about how they can buy the coins, but they are not thinking about how they can spend the coins tomorrow. If you think if you have that perception, something that you can eat today, but not to the future, then it means they don't have vision. They have you have a short memory vision. So I would advise that we should try as much as might and part the TBC more and work hard and put people under we so that we can get some Bitcoin bounty to be using it to be doing the work on the food so that we use the TBC as a future currency, crypto effective currency, which is going to eradicate poverty for us. So, Michael, so this is my clarification and a contribution. So, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. John, for that contribution. Let me take Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas, please. If you are there, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. We can hear you, sir. Go on.
Yeah, I'm speaking. Yeah, from I wanted to another higher level one and to do wonders over there for us also. Well, I will just want to find out if I am able to get the 2 active people under me to make their payment. When they register, say this month, I get them this month and they make their registration. Is admin going to give me 50% of the administration fee that they have paid? I just want to know that.
Thank you very much. Now, with the admin, anybody you get on board, when you get new people on board, the admin gives you 50%. If you register the person today or tomorrow, anytime, the person admin gives you 50%. That was what I explained from the beginning about the Bitcoin bounty. So if you can listen to my presentation from the beginning, I explained about the Bitcoin bounty. That if you get a person today or even tomorrow, anytime you get a person this month or anytime, the person admin gives you 50%. That money we giving anytime you get people forever. So you get a person today or tomorrow, you get the 50% in Bitcoin at your back office where you redeem it into your Bitcoin account and enjoy that. So admin only takes 50% of our money, of the wallet fee that comes to help the system, build the system, pay the IT managers, the commissioners, and all that. And 50% come to our sponsor. So the same way, when they renew the account also, admin gives you 50% again. When they renew, it gives you 50%. So anytime the people renew the account or pay, you get 50% into your account. I believe you're okay now, Mr. Thomas.
Yes, and also talking about the redemption, redeeming the coins at the back office. Well, I've been in TBC for a while, but I don't really know how to do that. So how is it done to redeem some Krengels or some money at your back office?
Wow, I've thought about this in several of my trainings. I thought about this in different forms of my training. So please, the advice I'll show you. Please, let's keep following updates. Let's keep coming to the training so we can learn new things every day and every night. So let me log into my account. Let me share it here. Okay. So if you want to redeem, you come here, then you come to your account. When it comes to account, you see Bitcoin bounty. You click on Bitcoin bounty. So if you are doing it for the first time, if you didn't put your Bitcoin wallet address there, you will see only register and edit. So you click on the register and it will come like this. So you see the empty spots here and you put in your Bitcoin wallet address and submit, and it will come like this. But if you already have it, you go there, you click on the Bitcoin bounty, you go to bounty details. You go to bounty details, and here it is. So you can see you currently have 0.00635542 BTC in your mass adoption rotator. So if you open it, you will see the rotator at the top first. This is the rotator at the top, and then you come at the down, you see the Bitcoin bounty. So anybody register, these are the bounty that I've collected. You can see paid, redeem. So you click on, you see the first one, redeem, collect bounty. Second one, redeem bounty for credit, and redeem bounty for KCBO monthly payment. So you can, if you have 2 people that pays, you can redeem their bounty for credit to register a new person or to pay your own back office. And if you have 2 people that pays also, you can redeem the bounty to pay for your admin fee direct. And the first one you will see redeem bounty or collect bounty, which is collect means it's going to your Bitcoin account straight. So that is that about the rotator, the bounty. So it's work and pay instantly. Immediately you register the people, you get it into your account instantly. So I believe you are okay now. Hello. Hello.
All right.
So let me take the next person. Let me take
No,
Malcolm.
yeah, I said.
Let me take Malcolm. Malcolm, please, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah, what I want to say is about what others have been saying regarding the bounty and the monthly fee payment. You know, all of us, we need economic phase. And economic phase, what admins have been saying is that when we get a 1 billion people globally, definitely our economic phase is gonna start. And the admin fee we are paying, that is what he is using to settle payments and prepare a way for us. And right now, we only think of paying admin fee, economic phase is not coming. You don't think like this. If I pay my monthly fee, the same thing admin is using to prepare way for me. At the same time, I'm using the same to load more TBC into my wallet. You see, but always we just want the economic phase. Creating of merchants is the same our monthly fee admin used to create merchant for us or run programs or merchant for us. And right now we are in TBC, we are not funding the business. How are we gonna get the economic fee? So this is the time we need to encourage others as we are waking up our old members to tell them that this is how the business is now ongoing, or our project is now ongoing. You can be an administrator folding your hands in your pocket. That wouldn't happen. Thank you very much, my brother. I don't have much to contribute, but that's what I just want to say.
Okay, thank you. Let me take Mr. Michael. Michael, please, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Hello, good evening, Michael.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, mine is a suggestion. there are two things here: payment of monthly admin fee and then getting two new people. Is that right?
Yes.
What I want us to put before admin is that if one is able to pay the admin fee and is not able to get two people, he or she shouldn't be dropped to team B.
Okay, Mr. Michael, I'm sorry. I need to come in. I'm sorry, I need to come in.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
the admin has spoken about this in several times, and I think this is the third time you are bringing this same suggestion. You know, we can suggest for the TBC admin. I'm sorry, but I need to come in. And even at the training, you spoke to the admin regarding these things, and then he couldn't give you ear on that because it's something he's doing for all of us, our benefit. If you ask admin and the admin told you that it is not just about being on the mass adoption team, but it's about being on the mass adoption team. We are in the mass adoption team, so we can work towards the economy phase and build the community fast. So if somebody is in the mass adoption team, receiving the rotator and all that without working, how do we reach our economy stage we are looking for? How will the number increase? It will not happen unless we make it happen. The funding and the thing is given to us to work. So that is why I didn't make it clear, maybe to you, on the time you make the suggestion to him, that if the person cannot meet his requirement, the person needs to drop. Because we need builders. And we know that now we are separating the weak from the strong. So with this, when you are in the mass adoption team, receiving a rotator, it's not about just paying the admin fee. We want builders. If you know you cannot work, stay back for us and let's build a community for you. This is what we are building. If we can get few people that will build the community for us, and we know, some of us know we cannot work, then we should stay back. Those that we want to build it, we will build it for you, so you enjoy. So I mean, say, don't even waste your time paying the admin fee. Don't even waste your time paying, because the rotator is given to us to cushion us to work more, to move faster. Admin alone is the one doing the work. He is the only one doing the work. And now he said he cannot do the work alone. So he needs 111,000 people to help him build the economy fast. So if we get the 111,000 people and the people are not able to build the community, are we going forward or we are coming back? That is why he says, if you know you cannot work or get those responsibilities, then stay back, be in the B team. The B team is not a bad team at all. Be in the B team. So those that we are in the A team should build it for you. So we take it from there. Because right now, TBC, we are 4 good years now, and we need to move faster. We need to move faster. I keep on saying this, that if TBC, we were to be aggressive enough, all of us focus and make the mission and the vision of TBC work faster, like this pandemic would have stopped it. If we were to achieve our ultimate goal last year, we would have stopped this pandemic. But now we want to move faster. So I'm sorry if any of us here cannot help us build the mass adoption to reach our mass adoption. It is not just about paying the admin fee. If you cannot help, just stay back, be in the B team for us, and we will build it for you to come in, because we need the strong. That is why we voted this month. And this month is the last chance. If you miss your spot from the mass adoption team this month, you can never come back to the B team, the A team again. You drop for forever. And even if we are only few that are in the mass adoption team, we will try our best to build it, because the community we have lagged behind for several times. So, Mr. Michael, let me mute you now. So if you have any other this thing, you can talk. But please, let us not suggest for the TBC admin. He knows better than you and I. The admin, he is smarter than all of us. And he has created a system. He have the things from the beginning to the end. But the only thing he's doing now is to bring to our knowledge, because we are also a co-admin right now. So certain things that we ask admin for the first time, I'm sorry, I come in on Mr. Michael this time, because this is the third time this question is coming on. That is why I need to come in and then tell him that he asked this question over and over and over again, and the admin also have answered him, but I don't know why he keep on asking. That is why admin says,
Yeah.
if you cannot work it yourself, he is giving you a rotator money to employ people to work for you. He is giving us a money so we can employ people, so they get those 2 people for us, so we make it happen. So that is it. So Mr. Michael.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, I got it.
Hello, Michael.
I'm not asking for
Reverend,
myself alone, but
Hello, Michael.
it's a general
Reverend,
question I'm asking. So thank you very much.
please let me take. Okay, Reverend, please
Yes.
come down.
With what I've not been able to attend meetings, morning meetings with admin of late, and so I want to know if a person is not able to bring his 2 people for June,
Yeah.
and he goes to Team B and he brings the people in May, in July.
Okay.
What happens to that person? Because sometimes maybe you talk to somebody and thinking that the person will come on board and maybe disappoint you and maybe registers in maybe July and pay his admin fee. What happens to the person who was not able to bring the person in June, but has brought the person in in July? Is
When
there any?
now, if you are in the A team and you couldn't meet your requirement in June, and you drop to the B team in July, even when you bring the 2 people, you'll still be in the B team.
Okay.
Yes, because now when a person drop from team A to team B, it's permanent. No coming back to the B team.
Okay.
That is why it is not a must to bring new people. If you have all people under you and they are active, 2 people under you that are active, you are qualified.
No, explain it well.
It is not a must.
Explain this portion well.
It is not a must to bring 2 new people. The requirement here is 2 active people. So when you have old people under you that are active, you are qualified.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But remember that when you get new people to work, it helps you yourself.
It is to your advantage. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So let me take
Thank
Mr.
you.
Mark. Mr. Mark, please, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Okay, yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Please, Mr. Frederick, please, a minute. Please just hold on. Let me take Mr. Mark. After that, I'll come back to you, please.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, Mr. Mark, please go on, sir.
I want to congratulate you people for the good job you have done. Even though you are not at the top there yet, you have given a face to Ghana, and that is very good. God bless you. Now, my question is having to do with this 2 active members being under you. Should you get the 2, definitely they are going to be 80 members. So those 80 members, should they be new people that you have under you in the month of June? Are they also required to have two members each under them? And if that will be the case, or if they are not going to get 2 members, would they stand the chance of still being in the A team, or they will be kicked out? And if they are kicked out along the line, what happens to you, the one that has the 2 under you? Thank you.
Thank you. Now, talking about the 2 people. One, as I made mention earlier, it is not a must for new people. If you have old people under you that are active, that is all. So even if you don't have the old people that are under you that are active, and you get new people that are active, that is also fine. And now, each member in the mass adoption team is required to get 2 active people. So those people under you, if they are also in the 18 and they want to maintain their position, as far as they are under you, if they want to maintain their position in the 18, they also need to get 2 people under them. And if they didn't get 2 people under them, they fall into the B team. And if they fall into the B team, doesn't mean they fall, you also will fall into the B team. If they fall into the B team and they are paying the admin fee, they are still qualified. Did you get it, sir? Mr. Mark?
Yes, I get you. Yes, I
Okay.
get you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me take okay, Mr. John again. Mr. John Doe again.
Said Frank will come. You said you call Frank, so please.
Okay,
Frank.
sorry.
Frederick, is it Frederick or so?
The hand
Frederick.
is down,
Yeah.
so I was not seeing it again.
Frederick is there.
Okay, please go on, sir. Mr. Frederick.
Yeah, I think the previous person answer has answered my question, so that's okay. Yeah, my question has been answered when you answered the previous question.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Okay, so Mr. John, you can
Yeah,
go on.
can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
Go on, sir.
I'm saying that assuming you are in team A and you have been dropped, to team B, permanent, will you still the can you hear me?
I can't hear you clearly. Your
I'm
network was
saying that
chopping. Yeah.
is it okay now?
Yes, go on, sir.
Is it okay now? I'm saying that assuming you are in team A and you have been dropped permanently, and later you got 2 people who are actively in their payments, and they are team A. You being dropped at team B, will you still enjoy the bounty?
Sure. You will still enjoy the bounty, because even now,
But you cannot be in team A.
no, the bounty, you still enjoy the bounty. Even the bounty was set before the rotator was set. So even without the rotator or without the team A and team B, we were enjoying bounty first. So the bounty, either you drop or not, either even you yourself you drop or people drop or not, if they are paying, you get a bounty. The bounty does not affect the team A or team B. It's no matter on that. Yeah. So let me take the
clarification I want people to know.
All right, let me take the last question. The last question, so we can bring this meeting to an end. If you have any question, you can wave your hand. If you don't know how to, you can wave your hand. Okay, then I think since there's no other question, then we want to bring today's meeting to an end. Okay, let me see. Okay, Vivo one, please, you can unmute yourself. The last person.
Okay, so
Yeah, go on.
hello.
Yeah, go on, sir.
Hello. Good evening. Please, I want to ask if you are in the team A and you don't have any member under you, and the month of June, you still enjoy a bounty, and you do pay the admin fee, and you don't have anybody under you, you still enjoy the bounty.
Bounty is when you have people under you. The bounty is a program when you help somebody to come into TBC, and when the people pay their admin fee, you get 50% of that fee. So if you don't have anybody under you, there is no bounty. Bounty is given only when you have downlines, business partners under you. So when they pay their admin fee, admin gives you, the sponsor, 50% of that. I believe you're okay with the answer, sir. Hello. Are you okay with the answer? Okay, so maybe the video, you can listen to it later. So we shall bring our training, our this evening training to an end. And I thank everybody for making it to this evening training. I'm so delighted and so grateful to have you all at this meeting, and hoping to see all of us again Sunday 8:30 p.m. same time. Sunday 8:30 p.m. Our trainings are 3 times in a week. Sunday 8:30 p.m. Tuesday 2 p.m. with the TBC admin, and Thursday also 8:30 p.m. Thank you all. Let me unmute everybody so we can all say bye bye and close the meeting.
Yeah. Okay. Bye bye. Good work.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.
Everybody.
Bye. Bye.
Have a good night. Good.
Bye bye.